Today I'm going to talk a little bit about allergies and how that connects with histamine. And we're going to do this in two parts because it can get pretty in depth. But for this first part, what I want to do is talk about foods that can be supportive for us when we're having an allergic reaction and foods that we want to stay away from. So whether it's seasonal allergies and someone's reacting to pollen, or you're allergic to animal dander such as dog, cat, or horses, or maybe you have a food allergy to shellfish, or even walking and you brush by some poison ivy or poison oak. When you have these reactions, what's happening is there's a chemical released by the white blood cells called histamine. And histamine is that culprit that causes the itchy eyes, watery eyes, runny nose, scratchy throat, or even that rash that can appear and that can be itchy as well. And so when we have higher histamine, we are going to have more symptoms such as those. So one of the things that we can do, believe it or not, is kind of monitor what food we're taking in at that time, because food also has histamine in it naturally. And so there are foods that are lower and foods that are higher in histamine. So I encourage clients when they are reacting to allergens and they are just kind of miserable and very inflamed, that let's stay away from high histamines at this time, because we don't want to be adding more histamines to your body that your body has to deal with. And high histamine foods in general look like things that are aged, things that are processed, and things that are fermented. So aged cheeses, those are not going to be your friend. Those are going to be really high in histamine. Processed meats, salamis, smoked meats, fermented sauerkrauts, and I know those are good for your gut, but at this time we just kind of want to stay away from things that might be aggravating so to the gut. And really we want fresh food. So fresh food is going to have much lower histamine than what we were just talking about, aged, processed, anything. So anything in a can is going to have more histamine than something that's fresh, right? So fresh fruit versus canned fruit. Meat, the same, like smoked salmon versus fresh salmon, right? So I think you get the idea. However, there is something I want to talk about, and we maybe will dive more into that in the second video. But one of those things that does have high histamine is avocados. And so I know that makes people sad, but I just want people to put the avocado to the side for a little bit if they're having an allergic reaction, because those can be high in histamine. And also citrus. And I will dive a little deeper into that in the next video. Hopefully that kind of gives you something to think about if you are dealing with allergies this season. Hopefully you're not. But for any of your health needs, please feel free to call us at Okoboji Wellness Clinic.